Heard it on the radio, we watched it on TV. They told us all about a war being fought for the right to live free. Liberty and freedom, that's a God-given right. So me and my friends, we all signed up and taught us how to fight. They sent us to a foreign land, 10,000 miles away, and we all knew we had a job to do, and there'd be a price to pay. We'd done our jobs and we'd done them well, but a lot of us died in a tropical hell, and some of us are dying now from what we got in Vietnam. And we fought long, and we fought hard, and we were proud to do our part. Many died, and there are those who won't survive without the Order of the Silver Rose. No Tex, he hailed from Texas. Stan the man from Alabama. Deep down in South Carolina is where they recruited Sergeant Dan. They came from every walk of life, from silver spoons to toil and strife. They were red, yellow, black, and white, and I salute them all, 'cause they fought long, they fought hard, and they were proud to do their part. Many died, and there are those who won't survive without the Order of the Silver Rose. They won't survive without the Order of the Silver Rose.
told. Neon lights hum, streets unfold. A patchwork quilt, stitched and bold. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take the ride. I take the ride. Coffee steam, a morning rush. City horns, the engines crush. Fields that stretch, a painter's brush. Silent nights, a starry hush. Waves crash, the ocean sings. Freedom rides on eagle wings. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take the ride, not perfect, no. Ooh, we've got our scarred eagle wings, chasing hope under broken stars. But every flaw's a line of art. My America, you own my heart. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take the ride. Not perfect, no. We've got our scars, chasing hope under broken stars. But every flaw's a line of art. My America, you own my heart.
All right. So,
All right. Made
all
it.
right.
Esther's here. Hey, Esther and D-Boy.
Yep, welcome. We're going to make sure everything is
So,
shared
so
around.
Bobby, here's a question for you. All right, now we're going to talk a little bit about current. We're going to talk a little bit about current issues. All right, so just real quick. All right, first of all, locally for me in Tucson, Arizona, they are having budget cuts, right? But yet they're building a new housing, uh, low income housing program or project, right? So if they're having budget cuts and they wanted to cut fire engines, fire departments on that cut, but they decided not to do that finally. If you have more houses, you have to have the fire departments there to cover the houses or the apartment buildings. Am I right?
Okay.
Why are you going to be cutting the fire departments and building more housing? Huh? That makes no sense.
I mean, you want more houses, but you don't want to build firehouses? That's a problem.
Or they want to get rid of the old ones that are not able to be repaired. It's like, well, why don't you repair the old firehouses that are falling apart and make it work that way.
Speaking of buildings, I know two of them that are condemned. one, I can still like make the cuts from underneath
Be
that
careful.
building is a plantation hotel, and they got one
Yeah.
called Inglewood, and I'm not sure what they're gonna do with it. They're gonna like. I say if I was in control, let's say at the mayor's council, they both deserve to be torn down.
Yeah. Be careful when you take those shortcuts because you don't know what's going on there.
Yeah,
And
yeah, because those buildings has been abandoned, and we don't know what's really going on. I mean, I almost got killed. There was some dude wielding a machete. And he just let me go. There was no
oh
cops.
no, oh no, you need a something to protect yourself. Like you might be able to get out as an apartment building, but you can get the non-lethal handgun. All right, and it shoots pepper balls. You know,
Yeah.
now they would hurt at close range. So if somebody comes at you with machete, you can actually shoot them, if you know how to aim it, the accuracy is up to 60 feet, Bobby. So if they're within 30 feet of you, you should be able to hit your target just fine. And that pepper ball is going to stop them in their tracks. Okay, they'll be wiping their eyes or trying to not try or whatever. And that's legal to have for anyone. I guess it would be legal to have for anyone. So you don't need a weapons permit or anything for it, which is kind of weird. But I mean, just for safety, you know. And that's something. Look up the company BYRNA, and if anybody is able to own a handgun, you can own one of these non-lethal handguns. All right,
Well, I
and they're
think
safe
he
to use.
already did an ad one time about him.
Yeah, and it it stops the person in their tracks and keeps you safe, gives you at least time to run away. You have one, Esther. How is it? Is it working well? You can even carry it like a gun. Of course, now if you get stopped by the police on the road, you might want to tell them, "Hey, I got my non-lethal burner gun on me that I use for protection." You know, make sure the police officer knows that. And but you have one. That is awesome. I don't know why it would jam a lot unless you fire it a few times, fire it a few times in a row. But I don't know if you need to clean it. You use compressed air. It couldn't use any gunpowder. So that's why it's not a firearm. It doesn't use gunpowder, so but it uses the compressed air. So I recommend if you just got it, if you have it within the warranty point, I definitely get it checked out and maybe have them either send you a new one or service that one. I'd probably just request an exchange and get a new one. And just a thought, you know. But yeah, that's not nice to know when you need it. You want it to be fiery, especially if someone's coming at you. If someone's coming into my house, the only way I got to stop them is all my blades I got. I have a bunch of knives and a couple of machetes. I can cut their hands off, and they can't pull their trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if
I
it's new
think
and you have a warranty, I'd recommend you contact the company and say, hey, if you stand behind your product here, you'd replace this one for no cost. And then you can send that one back or whatever you need to do. But get a new one.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And don't
I
buy it from
think
me. No.
I think someone had an experience. He was about to get robbed at gunpoint,
Yeah.
and I think the one who was now a church leader today for the LDS church. He was able to persuade the gunman to just leave.
And you can do that, but not everybody has that ability. Sometimes you have to defend yourself physically to survive.
I mean, he would have done that, but he just went to persuading part.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. And then, yeah, so you'll see gas prices though. I know you don't pay for gas, but Esther pays for gas. Esther, how's your gas prices? Are they coming down at all? Across Arizona, the gas prices are lower right now and been up and down, been mostly up. Still high. And that's in North Carolina, right? In Greenville or something
I
like that, right?
think
That area?
I think she said Florida.
No, she's in North Carolina.
I don't know.
Four, ours is way above $4. Ours
It's
was near 5. South Carolina, okay, that's what I got confused
South
on.
Carolina. Okay, okay.
Yeah. She's right on the border, I think, of North and South, and on the Blue Ridge Mountain area. Yeah, do I get that part right?
I got an app that I can use to really find out what it is.
But yeah, for mine, it's just over $4, 4.50 or so. What
Three
else?
fifty
Yes,
six.
for
Mine's
you.
at 356.
See, now that's coming down. I mean, come on, that's got to be good. And so, whether we like him or not, we can give him the credit for making that happen. If we didn't do that with where he went to on a world stage, we wouldn't be here in this situation at all. We would have been blown up already by the nuclear bomb. We would have had our everything we know destroyed. We wouldn't be here. And that was serious business. Why he had to do what he did. And some people would say it isn't, but yeah, it is. And now we're not getting blown up by a nuclear bomb, and we're fine.
I mean, there would have been hell to pay if Iran didn't want to cooperate, but yeah.
Well, they're starting to cooperate finally, from what I hear. Maybe not all the way or everything we wanted, but we're getting there.
Oh, yeah.
The strait is partially open again, and again that's why the gas prices are coming down. So, um, and when you understand that, and if you have to pay even your natural gas for your house, for your apartment, Bobby, that costs money. And if you pay that bill, you know it's going to be expensive. But if you split the cost with anyone, you and your uncle split the cost, and that's fine. So, but if you got to pay the whole thing yourself, then that's a whole different deal. And when you notice it's coming down because of what has been happening, then you'll like that idea. You might not agree with everything, but you like the results, I think. And I
Yeah.
don't think natural gas was that much affected, in my opinion. Uh,
Mhm.
but, yeah, I remember Esther when you moved. I remember when you moved and you had let's see, you got another car. You had a newer car. Uh, it's a little bit smaller than mine, but kind of the same design. And yeah. So I remember you had an episode that you got into an accident or something. Somebody hit you or whatever. I can't remember. Or it was what weather related. I don't know. I can't remember
Yeah,
now.
but the gold's going back up.
Yeah, gold's going back up, and it'll be fine. Hey, who's that?
Oh, that's Bearded Trash Can. He might be watching on my channel, but he's watching the movie. Just one aside. Thanks for being a good person. Have a great
Yeah,
weekend. Yeah. Well, thanks for stopping by, Bearded. Great. I mean, he mostly plays extraction shooters. Barry, if you're still around, we're gonna go back to Resident Evil Requiem because I think you're still yet to finish that.
But
But
as for the gold going up is good news though. That means the economy is back up and going strong. So and I did remember the car wreck, right? So you broke your back. I'm glad you're healing up, or should be all done with that. I notice you're up walking a little bit better now. And she's maturity now, okay.
yeah, and
Uh,
then she had a wreck one time and broke her back.
yeah, she had another Ford. She had a Ford, whatever it was, uh, SUV. It was a Ford. I can't remember what was it
Nah, I
now.
wouldn't know either.
But anyway, I remember she talked about it, and then she talked about her wreck, and
And
then
I
they were
say there's
moving
one
at the same time.
bridge.
Ford Edge, Ford Edge. Yeah, thank you. I couldn't remember which one it was. I was confused.
Yeah. Just
Oh
whatever
boy.
you do, don't get a Buick.
Don't get don't get another Ford. No more Fords.
Um, I mean,
No, they said, Bobby, they said for the filling up of a Ford F-150, get this, Bobby, to fill up a Ford F-150, regular gas car or truck, and the fill up cost at current prices is just over $70 for the Ford F-150. Okay? So there you go. Now, I paid 17 gallons for mine. I paid just at $70 for my car. But now I did notice when I was filling up, they were talking about it, and we said this once, and now nobody even talks about this at all. All right, we're trying to figure out why we're getting less gas mileage. You know why, Bobby? I'll tell you why. We get less gas mileage because they've been adding more ethanol into the regular gas, regular unleaded. All right. My car doesn't run on ethanol. My car is not an E85 car. My car is a regular unleaded gas car. It does not run on ethanol. Okay. It does. I don't like to run the high performance gas in it because it burns things up if I run it too long.
yeah, I think
And
we've been always been getting like when I go with someone and they need gas, they always go with the standard unleaded.
yeah.
They
But
don't
when
they
I
don't
was
go with the
pumping the
highest
gas,
rate.
yeah, when I was pumping the gas at the Circle K in town here, I noticed there was a. It didn't smell like it normally does, or did. And you can tell, you can smell the, you can smell the ethanol. Usually the gas smell when you're pumping it, it would knock your ass out just by the smell of it. That was regular gas. The unleaded gas, it used to
Nah,
be fairly
nah.
bad.
I think you watch way too much old television to think that you're gonna get knocked out by the gas or any kind of gas. Get some help.
Get some help. Well, no, I mean I could just really smell a difference in the ethanol that's added. If that's real, then I'm actually smelling that, and that is why the car is not doing so well on gas mileage. Okay. Of course, I don't go to very many places anyway. I go to the grocery store and back, and it's like 5 minute trip. So,
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of Ford, don't say that to anybody on my church member who's possesses a Ford.
oh
Yeah.
no, no. I mean, everyone has their own choices, Bobby. I got it, and
Yeah.
I don't mean to put anyone down for having a Ford, but me personally, I've had Fords, The only one that I had any luck with was my Ford Ranger pickup that I had. The only reason that I had trouble with that was I used to deliver pizzas, and I ended up having to replace the clutch all the time. Okay, so I replaced the clutch I think 3 times since I leased that car. And then what happened was when I got it and I had it for a couple of years or whatever, 2 or 3 years, I ended up turning it in because I was tired of having to pay for repairs and having to pay for the truck payment. You know, I didn't
Oh
have a whole
wow.
lot of money. I didn't have a lot of money at that time, Bobby, so I couldn't really afford both payments. I only made 2 different payments on the car. You know what I mean? And so I ended up, I ended up sending it back to the dealership, and they still charged me for what I had left on the lease. And I was like, "What? You got your car back? You sold it?" And I couldn't owe you anything. Period.
Oh
You
wow.
know? And no, I had to pay like some, I can't remember what it was. And then I had a Dodge Durango that I got in Minnesota, and that car had transmission issues. Seriously, transmission issues. And or the truck. And Dodge Durango Sport, or not Dodge, not Dodge Durango, but Dodge. What was that pickup with regular cab? Um, it was a Ram, but it was a smaller one. Yeah, full size, but smaller model. Anyway, had the transmission issues, and I ended up sending that back. And even though I put $3,000 extra as a down payment, they didn't count it, and I ended up not getting any of that money back, and I lost $3,000 just like that. And I tried to claim, hey, you guys owe me $3,000. GMAC was the car company that took that from me. The blue head gasket, yeah.
Oh
Yes,
wow.
sir. I had bought a used Ford Maverick. It was a car model from 1972 or 71, 70, something like that. And it worked for 3 days, and I had a rear end. The rear end had to be replaced. This was in California when I was just starting out buying my own cars, you know. And there again, I paid for the car cash, but then I had to pay $600 for a rear end axle. Okay, and that's a shocker when you ain't got no money and you're only making $6 an hour to live on, and
Wow.
you know what I mean? Yeah. So people don't think about that. Now, for the longest time until I got my Ford pickup, I said no more Fords. I didn't have a Ford ever. I did have a Buick LeSabre after that, and that was pretty good until I wrecked it. Uh, it's a whole nother story. But then I really do I like the SUVs that we got. I had the Buick Rainier is what I had, the Buick, and then I had the Chevy Traverse, and I now have the GMC Acadia. So which is the
Yeah.
best one, of course. It's the newest one anyway. So yeah,
Like a
so
Honda Civic. I forgot what it was. Oh, well, she wanted to go. She wanted to go for a Honda, but I think she had a. I want to go back to a Dodge. I mean,
yeah, the
I was.
newer Dodges. Yeah, but no, I like the GMC. I haven't had any trouble with that. I didn't have too much trouble with the Chevy Traverse except for when the auto track thing stopped working. You know, I had the all-wheel drive thing, but it was all-wheel drive full time, and it was supposed transfer into all-wheel drive when the weather got bad in Minnesota, but the problem was it sometimes didn't work. So
Oh yeah.
then I ended up getting this GMC Acadia, and it has the option to have two-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. I don't usually use all-wheel drive here anymore, unless I get on a dirt road and I want more traction, better control. I use the all-wheel drive, but I can change it like that.
Yeah.
So, Bobby, you don't have to take your dogs out, do you?
Yeah. It'd be better if I did. I'll be right back.
All right, I remembered. All right, well, here I am all by myself. Nobody else was here. uh, I was thinking about I had to go to the bathroom at the same time, but I wanted to play some music for you guys. So that way we wouldn't have. Oh, you know what I could do? You know what I could do? We had a. Oh, I know what I could do. Hey, okay, hold on. Hold on. I got one. We'll play this from yesterday. He might do this at the end. But no, I can play it. I feel like the other day too. I'll play one of my sunrise ones from before. Okay. Entire screen or window? Entire screen or window? Window look better? Okay. There. There we go. That still goes crazy. Anyway, Bobby, we're gonna do a sunrise video where we take a break. Okay. Hide that
Um,
one.
Wait a minute. I got that uploaded. Hold on, Ron. Unshare your screen.
Unshare.
Yeah, unshare your screen. Let me. Okay, here we go. And running.
Morning light is a wonderful sight. You woke me up, you gave me life, breath in my lungs, hope in my eyes. Thank you, Jesus. I rise. Coffee cup and an open page. Your quiet voice meets my day. Little things shining in your grace. Thank you, Jesus. I say. Morning light is a wonderful sight. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Every color in the sky sings Christ. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. You are good, you are kind, you hold my heart, you hold my life. Morning light is a wonderful sight. Thank you, Jesus. Through the work and the winding road, you walk with me, lift my load. Every step, every single mile. Thank you, Jesus. I smile. is a wonderful sight. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
All right, that was nice. Good break to take when I had to go use the bathroom. That worked out perfect. I have a water filter system for the kitchen sink. Put a so drinking. What's going on, Bobby? What are you doing?
The phone's acted up,
Oh no.
and the phone's.
Esther, for lunch I had meatloaf and instant potatoes. So yeah. So I hope everyone liked that sunrise video and the music. And the music is completely generated by Suno Music. I can definitely probably come up with some lyrics and do a whole song. Uh, I still have to use the AI music thing or to get the music part. I don't play.
Yeah.
But a lot easier to let
And of course, I
Suno
got
Music
some
do it.
annoying kids out there.
Oh no. I hear them. Oh boy.
Yeah, they're.
Summertime's gonna get worse, Bobby. Everyone's gonna be out in the summertime.
All right.
Oh no. Woman's getting trespassed from the beach and she went swimming in the water when she wasn't supposed to go swimming. It had no swimming area. And she goes swimming. Now they want her out of there. You are trespassed. Get out.
Especially if that's private property. Yeah.
Well, happy birthday for next week.
Oh yeah.
I remember someone I knew, I don't really call him a friend.
I
Yeah, I know
feel
what you
about
mean.
any. Yeah. Feel about any
No,
of my hits with these. Oh my gosh.
yep, I know what you mean. Yeah, and but yeah, so a friend of mine though, you know, casinos, Bobby, casinos want to have your business, right? Casinos
Yeah.
want your money. They don't care where your money comes from. They want your money, right? All right, they want your money. What's interesting is somebody that I knew. He wasn't really my friend, but I knew him, and he ended up getting banned or trespassed from all the casinos in Minnesota. For some reason, they didn't like him at all, and I don't know what it was
Wow.
about. But to get banned from a company that wants to take your money, that's got to be pretty bad.
And they also said if you got the jackpot, they're supposed to like tell you what's going to be the details of how they're supposed to be able to do it, and they'll just like walk you. And you are allowed to come back even after a jackpot, but I think after about like I'm not sure if you can't come back until a certain number of days, but I think you're still welcome
Okay.
to come back if you want a jackpot and stuff.
I don't know. I think he wasn't winning at all. I proved the point, Bobby. Here's what I did one time. I was with one of my friends then at the time. He was my friend, and we were in the shelter at the same time. And we went to the casino because when you're homeless and you got to get out of the shelter in the morning time, you ain't got no place to go but to the casino that's inside. So you hop on the bus to get down there, take the casino bus to get down there, and then you enjoy the walking around all day and gambling, whatever. Now I didn't have a whole lot of money, but I knew how to make my money work. So I uh, I had a few extra dollars. I had $20 I started with. I gave my friend $20, not the guy that got banned from it, but uh, I don't know if I remember. Well, maybe I did give him that $20 at one time, and then he came back after a few minutes and, hey, I need 50 cents for the quarter machine or whatever. It's like, what? You're out of money already? No, you ain't getting no more from me, you know. And I was winning like crazy. And let me put it this way: by the end of the day, I left the casino with $600 after paying for lunch and everything, and then getting back on the bus and coming back to the shelter to check in. So, yeah, I had money for the shelter fee or for the bed fee and everything like that. And yeah, this guy runs into the police station. What? What the hell are you doing? What is wrong with people? So yeah, so it all depends on how you know how to play the machine. Yeah, I was homeless for 2 years in Minneapolis in the middle of winter. And yeah, I was homeless for 2 years. Nobody cared that I was a disabled veteran until right at the end somebody started caring finally. I used to go to the mental health clinic on Nicollet Avenue and I'd talk to the psychiatrist there trying to get my Social Security approved and trying to get my diagnosis of my mental conditions. And that's where I learned I had ADHD, which I knew I had something wrong, but I didn't know what it was called. We didn't have that name in the 60s, and we didn't have that name necessarily. They just said that I didn't apply myself. I didn't try hard enough. It was all my fault. No, I can't try hard enough. So anyway, after a couple of months, like 6 or maybe a year of seeing this guy, finally diagnosed me with that and bipolar, part A and B, mild bipolar type stuff, not bad. Uh, Depression issues, caused by the ADHD, I believe. And so I got through it though, and finally got my uh, Social Security approved after all that. And he actually said I couldn't work with anybody because of my depression issues and ADHD and not able to play well with others, according to him. And so I figured if he's going to diagnose me, then I want my money. So I told that Social Security, I said, hey, if I can't work, give me my money now. And finally, they give me my money, and I still wasn't respected as a disabled uh, veteran and disabled person now after diagnosis. Uh, until the one lady that was a social worker that worked in the mental health clinic, she said, "Oh, you should have your own apartment." So they had the housing program where you can get low budget apartment. I got that before I got my Social Security. So like 6 months before I was able to get that apartment and rent it at lower cost until I got my Social Security. And then I had to move out of there because, well, then they uh, then they wanted to take most of my Social Security to pay for the apartment, which I thought that was bad. You know, give somebody a chance to live on their own, and they want to charge you everything you have to live there. Turns out that the guy that owned uh, the housing program apartments, he also owned his own apartments in Brooklyn Center. So then he said, I got an apartment up in Brooklyn Center, I'll let you rent. Because he knew I was good on paying rent. I'm really good on paying rent. So he said, I can let you rent it for $600, a one bedroom apartment in Brooklyn Center. And at the time, $600 was a lot of money, but it was a lot better than paying almost all of your Social Security for rent. So anyway, I got that, and then I was able to get assistance with the utilities and everything like that. Uh, then we were good for 6 years. I lived there, and then as I'm looking for a house, he tells me, "Hey, I bought this house in Jeffers, Minnesota." I said, "Where the hell is Jeffers at?" Not knowing where Jeffers was, and so he said, "It's southwest corner of the state." So I find out where it's at, and go and look at it. Uh, he said, "Well, I'll let you rent it because you know it's good for paying the rent, right? So no problem." So he said, "I'll let you rent it for 1,600 a month." And so I did that for had a 10-year loan. I got it paid off in 8 years. All right, Bobby, I had that house paid off in 8 years, not 10,
That's
and it
good.
was mine. This one here, I'm gonna be here for a while. I'll be here for probably the rest of my days. At the
Yeah.
how much it costs. But it's a nice big house and nice property, mostly low maintenance property. I don't have to worry about anything, yard work or anything like that. You know, don't have to worry about snow. Don't have to worry about all that. So I got it pretty easy. But yeah, anyway, with the house in Jeffrey, so I got that. I stayed there for 8 years, and I paid it off in 8 years, and I said, "Oh, time to go." You know, so I found a realtor that was handling houses here in Minnesota or in Arizona rather, and I wanted to live near where Mark is with the observatory, and I knew Marianne lived in Arizona, so I wanted to be here, you know, near Marianne where she lives at. So she's near here, and so that's pretty cool, you know. But my real estate agent originally that I had here. She's busy selling houses, so she can't always call me and check on me. But she did a really good job of helping me out. And but I was only homeless for that one little bit of time when I was waiting for Social Security for 2 years. And but it's rough when you ain't got nothing but $200 a month from the state. Marianne Robb, she's a retired police officer. worked in Maricopa County, I believe. You know, she has a show on X or on her own channel, Bobby. I'm not sure. It's called UAP. They research UFOs for police
Yeah.
officers now. So they try to help if anybody has a report of a sighting, then they have a group that will handle that report and they can help somebody, get through the mental issues they're having with being in the situation, if there is anything. Oh, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we missed it last week. We got
Yeah.
kind of
We did
sidetracked.
we did that special with the Artemis 2. It's just a moment we just can't miss.
That's right.
I had to watch the launch on delay because I was missing it.
Yeah. And then people still try to say that was fake, Bobby. Come on, give me a fucking break.
They they if people say that they're fake, that it's fake, they're fake. They gotta go.
I agree with that. All right, Esther, we're gonna do your reading first, Esther, because you're here and you requested it. Okay? So Esther gets a reading all by herself. And if you want, Bobby, we can do a group reading
Okay.
after that. Okay? And let's see, how long have we been on? Oh, just about an hour. Holy cow, we're doing it right on time. Good call, Esther. Good call. Keep us in line. I think you are that. All right. What I'm doing down here is I'm shuffling these cards. I don't do a certain number of shuffles. I just shuffle until I feel the need to pull the card that comes up. But then when I get the message, I share you the augmented augmented message, which means uh, broken down or a little bit lesser, not so direct and not so uh, detailed a message that the spirit has for you.
Oh yeah.
So here we go with Esther's first card.
4. Be a light to others. You have a powerful message to share. Share your light on the world so that others can learn from you.
All right. Oh, that's clear there. Look at that. Okay. I'll take a picture of this, Esther, so you can see him on Messenger.
Oh, 3. Archangel Michael is with you now, even though you can't see it. I'm actively working on this situation. I am here and helping you.
All right. All right. Last one.
All right. 28. Someone new is coming. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so happiness can enter your life.
Interesting. That's interesting, Esther. Now, the relationship isn't always a romantic one. It could be just a new friendship, or if you already have one that you're dealing with, then obviously you know about that. So, but be a light to others. You already are that, but just keep up the good work is what that's saying. Okay. Archangel Archangel Michael is with you right now, so if you can sense him, then that's what you're feeling. And just keep in mind that he's keeping all the bad spirits away. Okay? Hopefully. If you have any bad spirits happening.
Yeah.
And someone new is coming again, that's not necessarily any relationship issue. You might have a new friend that you might meet, or you might be at the grocery. Let me know if you actually do. That'd be awesome. And and let me get that picture. All right, all right. Now let me get that something edited. Send it your way. I hope some of that made sense, Esther. All right. All right, there we go. Now we'll share it with Esther. And there you go. Let me know if you get it, Esther.
Yeah.
There you go. I hope that made some kind of sense to you. Let's see if we get any of these again on this group reading. Now, this group reading is for anyone watching this show, either watching it now or watching it later. This is for anyone watching this show at any time that you might catch up with it. So, this is a group reading. I like that one. All right. Okay. And I can definitely go into more detail if we had a private or personal reading for you guys. You know, if you guys want a personal reading, please notify me at radio@gmail.com and say, hey, I'd like to have a personal reading. Now, that will cost a fee. All right. For a personal reading, I would request a $5 donation. Okay. You can call it a fee, you can call it a donation, whatever you want to call it. I'd consider it a donation, but it can be classified as a fee because my time for reading, it takes energy to do reading, right? It takes energy to do reading, so it needs to be kind of balanced out and uh, appreciated. So if anyone wants to donate, go to the QR code there and you definitely scan that on your phone and donate one, $3, or $5. That's fine. Whatever you got. We had one extra person watching that or not watching. Okay, so here we go with the group cards, Bobby.
All right. 37. Welcome abundance to your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that Source will heal your financial challenges.
Source in this, in my interpretation, they mean God. Okay? So They try to keep it simple, though. They don't like to say God and get everybody freaked out. Of course, though. All right. So now, Esther, you can add these three cards to your reading and decide how you want to look at that.
36, trust your
As a,
angels. Let go of your expectations, how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan.
I'm trying to get it clear, Bobby. Sorry about that. It was.
Yeah, I read it.
Okay, good. All right. Yeah. Now, what Bobby will do, he'll take these cards and share them to the group.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. 16 is almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved, and you will be able to look into the future with a smile.
All right. So look at that as trust your angels and also welcome abundance into your life. So there you go. Now that doesn't mean go play the lottery and try to win that way. No, you create your own wealth by how you understand your finances. All right. If you can understand your finances well, then you'll have enough money to live on. You'll have not necessarily wealth, but you'll be okay. You'll be getting by. You'll be getting through it. Esther, I'm going to send you this picture as well so you can check out both readings, decide which one makes sense, yeah, or if they both work together. I would hope that would be the case because they both work together for you. Okay. All right, almost done here. Hold on. Now I gotta fix it. One more little. There we go. That one. All right. There we have it. Okay, that'll work. All right, Bobby, here it comes over to you on
Okay.
Messenger. All right, and I'll send it over to Esther as well. She'll get it
Right?
twice. All right, there you go, Esther. You have those. So hopefully that makes sense to somebody. But I mean, accepting the wealth, it could be just noticing things are coming down. Things are getting left at the grocery stores. Maybe not everywhere, but uh, at the same time, it might be okay. But if you do notice that, don't be afraid to share it with people. Okay? Hey, look, God is blessing me, and I got. Don't be okay now. Don't be like the women that are doing weight stuff now. Yeah. You got these people talking about their tips. There's no tax on tips, and people are going crazy, Bobby, all over TikTok. They're talking about I got $1,000, $2,000 on tips that are no tax on tips, right? Now, the problem that I have with that, Bobby, is that you open yourself up to get robbed, all right? And so, please, people, if you are showing off your whatever, if you get a new car, if you're showing off a diamond ring you just bought with all your big money you just got from tips, People are gonna notice that, and they're gonna think, oh, well, you got money, so you don't need that diamond ring, or you got money, you don't need that extra cash then, and you're gonna be a target. You're making yourself a target by putting yourself out there on the internet talking about how much money you're getting from your tips. Okay?
Just like you just get
So
yourself in an expensive suit,
what
and then
now?
you just like you when you get like an expensive suit.
Yeah. And then people notice, oh, he's got money, for whatever reason. No, don't be normal. Don't dress like that. Just dress nice, but you don't have to be all classy and spend a lot of money on your suits, when you know that's gonna be a reason to somebody, hurt you to get whatever money you have. Or you buy a brand new Rolex watch or something, because you got a bunch of extra money. No, no, don't do all that. That's dumb. And certainly don't brag about what you're doing with your money either. You know, I
Right.
mean,
So unless a man wants to propose during a basketball game, just don't do that.
that's right. That's right. Don't do that. All right. So,
Um, so
um,
um,
I think we did all right, Bob. We kind of kept it kind of easy and nice. On the way out, you can play another one of my sunrise pictures or videos.
I
And
only put like the recent one up on there, so
okay,
sorry
all
about
right,
that.
yeah,
But
no, that's fine.
there we
You
go.
play that one. Play it again.
I'll play it again. Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Morning light is a wonderful sight. You woke me up, you gave me life, breath in my lungs, hope in my eyes. Thank you, Jesus. I rise. Coffee cup and an open page. Your quiet voice meets my day. Little things shining in your grace. Thank you, Jesus. I say. Morning light is a wonderful sight. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Every color in the sky sings Christ. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. You are good, you are kind, you hold my heart, you hold my life. Morning light is a wonderful sight. Thank you, Jesus. Through the work and the winding road, you walk with me, lift my load. Every step, every single mile. Thank you, Jesus. I smile. Morning light is a wonderful sight. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Every color in the sky sings Christ. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Hello, and welcome to ERRT Radio. Join us 8 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday night for Seekers, Chronicles, Paranormal Historians, with Anthony, Jenny, Kim, and their guests. And right after this show, join us for the Positude Podcast, hosted by Maggie Hart, at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Damn it.
Somebody.
Hey boys, I'm not wearing panties.
All right. All right. Everything's gonna be all right.
Uncle, I'm trying to do a show.
And remember, we're on Mixer, YouTube, X, Rumble, and Instagram. We
And
encourage
Facebook.
everybody. Oh, and Facebook. I keep forgetting about Facebook. God damn it. And pause and scan that QR code right away, or forever be a ghost holding a canoe.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. Well, we got it
I
done.
had to put, I had to put this at the end because I forgot about it.
Okay. I need to call somebody.
That would be a surprise, huh? 400-pound American busting through the window. And you're just trying to enjoy a little peaceful time by yourself. All right. All right. Now, Bobby, if I wanted to do the sunrise shot, if I wanted to stream that live, so
Leave
you
it to
wouldn't
me.
have,
Leave it to me.
well, the thing is, so I do that at 6 or at 5:45 in the morning now is what time the sun comes up. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to be there necessarily to be helping with that, and I'm not expecting you to be. But I want to let you know that if I do go live, you're not required to be there to help because obviously you're sleeping. So don't worry about it.
Yeah. Oh, when
But,
it comes to sunrise videos, leave it to me because you really don't have to build a studio. You just set it up as a pre-record. You upload that video to
oh,
StreamYard, and yeah, you still have to schedule it though. But once you get that done, you're
well,
good.
I was wanting to do it live though, but I see what you're saying. Okay, I get you. All right. However we gotta do it. Uh, we'll keep doing the way that we've been doing. All right.
Yeah.
So, all right, then. We'll do that. Thank you, everyone, for watching, or if you watch this later, thank you. We appreciate your support, however you're supporting. If it's even just watching, that's fine. That's better than not watching.
Oh
All
yeah.
right. So,
Thank y'all for
I
watching.
hope you all have a great weekend, and see you next, well, Saturday, Bobby, just Saturday. So, the replay show. And you mentioned that already,
Oh yeah,
but yeah.
the Seekers Revisited. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, we got that show on Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. It'll be here on 5 p.m. my time, so Arizona time. And so to keep that in mind, don't forget, they always have some great replay shows. It's all the ones that they ever did. I think we're like on what, show 18 now or something like that.
Oh
I
yeah.
can't remember now.
All
But
right.
anyway, we're gonna go and get on out of here for now. Thank you. We'll see everybody on the next one.
Thank you for
Bye for
watching.
now.
Bye for now.